Hi everyone, it's me, Stormy, and today I want to talk about how there are some dolls of me out there, but very rarely are, but they're rare, and not as many. The first rare Stormy doll that we can talk about would be the one made by Mattel, which never ever got made. Now, I take that back because it was made, but no one never saw it. Yes, there were some folks out there who said that that they bought it. And there may have been some who made their own doll knowing that knowing that that could be bootlegged and it wouldn't be a true one. Now, the first true Stormy doll that truly was made by someone who did come out, if you want to overlook the first Mattel Stormy doll, which there were likenesses of, and if folks somehow were lucky enough to somehow have gotten it, then they would see themselves as truly blessed. So, anyway, the first Stormy doll, the true one, I guess, would have been one made by HALLMARK Toys. And this would have been 25th between while, 26th between while, when HALLMARK themselves were making the Rainbow Bright dolls. And at the time, you could only buy them from the Walmart shops or from their website at the time. I don't know about Amazon or Strong Women if they had a deal with them or not at that time. Maybe they did, I didn't know. Now that Stormy doll, they had full detail. Everything was there. Not only was the bow in the hair or whatever in the hair, but you also had the lightning bolt, which you do not have with this one. But sometimes sometimes askers cannot be choosers when it comes to things. And this Stormy doll was big. And yes, you can go look it up on Euro if you want to. There are many folks giving their thoughts on it. Maybe not as much folks as you would think, due to, well, not everybody, but it is out there. And it was big. Now, the next Stormy dolls to come out would be by the time the Loyal Subject Toys or the Trusted Berber Toys got the deal to start making Rainbow Bright dolls. And you had the small rag dolls, which you did see in this film, followed by the even smaller dolls, and then followed by this doll right here, which was their take on the HALLMARK one, but without the lightning bolt in the hair. Now, a lot of folks are going to say, Stormy, why did they not put a lightning bolt in your hair? Because they could only work with what they could afford to make. And maybe they thought that they just couldn't afford to make, to put everything the way it was. Maybe they couldn't afford to put a lightning bolt on my forehead. I don't know, but they put a lot of thought into it, and I look as near as I do to the Deke Drawing show than with, say, the Mattel one that that never came out, or if it did, only some folks were lucky enough to gotten it. As of right now, this is the Stormy doll that if you would want to buy it for Strong Woman or Walmart's website, this would be the one. Now, it's true that the HALLMARK Toys one, if you are lucky enough, it is being sold through eBay or Etsy or whatever, and you're going to yield a lot of gold for those ones. So yeah. Sorry for clearing my throat there. So a lot of folks out there might also want to think, what's my take on the free dolls? Well, if you're asking me what my thought is on them, I would say the Mattel one would have been seen as the first one. Well, it never came out. But some folks said it did, and some folks said it did not. And some folks somehow happened to buy it, or some folks who were skilled at doll making made their own. Now, my thoughts on the HALLMARK toy one is, alright, it was the first true Stormy doll to come out. And yes, it was big and everything. And it looked like the way it did from the drawing show. And it wasn't cheap. So if you did happen, it wasn't cheap, I'll put it that way. But I thought it was a good one, but I never got it. Well, hell. And what do I think about the TSL Toys one? Well, it's not the HALLMARK Toys one, but it's the nearest thing you can get to buying a Stormy doll that it's affordable and is the one being made now, unless you want to yield a lot of gout at eBay or Etsy for it. So all three of them do have their good things. The only thing is, if you get this one of me, you will know that I do not have the lightning bolt in the hair. So unless you're skilled and know how to make your own and somehow over sticky ooze it on, that's the only way that you're ever going to see that on this one's head. But as far as the clothes go and my shoes go and everything else goes, yeah, I am more near to the drawing show than which, say, the Mattel one was, if it ever did come out. So that's just giving my thoughts on my dolls, the Mattel one, the HALLMARK Toys one, the TSL Toys one, and then there's the smaller ragdoll ones, which you already saw me as in many of the early films earlier this year. And the one that we got from Amazon, A Strong Woman, and the one we made a short film, we got it from the Vinlander Thrift Metal. So they're all good dolls in their own right. Give this film a like, share, and playlist it, and we'll see you later.